A friend once described bouillabaisse as French seafood stew, and while that's technically correct, it does sound quite pedestrian. Bouillabaisse is so much more than just a humble stew. It is the oldest known recipe in France. Its origins date back to ancient Greece. It was mentioned by Roman Emperor Nero as one of the 4 great dishes of the world, and it even inspired a famous painting by the post-impressionist painter Paul Gauguin. Today we are going to make a documentary about bouillabaisse, starting with its history, then moving on to what makes this dish so special, how to cook it, and finally, what you should serve with it. The earliest recorded version of bouillabaisse dates back to the 4th century BC, when the Greek writer Athenaeus mentioned a fish stew made by the Gauls, which were the ancient people who inhabited the area that is today France. The Romans also wrote extensively about bouillabaisse. In fact, the Emperor Nero even listed bouillabaisse as one of the 4 great dishes of the world. And it is believed that the famous Roman Emperor Caligula had an addiction to this dish, ordering it every single day while he was staying at the Massif de la Nuit. During the Middle Ages, bouillabaisse remained popular throughout southern France. However, during the French Revolution, it fell out of fashion as the aristocracy enjoyed more expensive foods. Only the poor continued to eat bouillabaisse. It wasn't until the 19th century that bouillabaisse experienced a revival. This was due in part to the opening of the first restaurants in Paris where middle-class people could enjoy the finer things in life. One of the most famous early proponents of bouillabaisse was the chef Marie-Antoine Carême, who included the dish in his cookbook, The Art of French Cooking. He helped elevate bouillabaisse from a humble stew to a sophisticated gourmet meal. Today, bouillabaisse is considered the national dish of France. And while it can be found throughout the country, it is most popular in the southern region of Provence. Bouillabaisse is a slow-cooked soup traditionally made with a variety of fish and seafood. It is typically made with a rich tomato-based broth and features ingredients such as onions, garlic, fennel, saffron, and herbs such as thyme and parsley. The dish is often garnished with grilled or fried bread called ruelle and is typically served with a drizzle of olive oil or lemon juice. One of the things that makes bouillabaisse so special is its rich history. The dish has been enjoyed by emperors and commoners alike for centuries. Its long history is a testament to its enduring popularity. Another thing that makes bouillabaisse so special is its versatility. There are endless variations of the dish, each with its own unique flavor and texture. Whether you prefer your bouillabaisse with mussels, clams, shrimp, or a combination of all 3, there is a version of the dish for you. Finally, bouillabaisse is a true celebration of the bounty of the sea. When made with fresh, high-quality seafood, the dish is truly sublime. The flavors of the ocean are on full display in this dish, and it is sure to impress even the most discerning seafood lover. Now let's talk about how to make bouillabaisse. As with many classic recipes, there is some debate over the best way to prepare bouillabaisse. However, there are some basic ingredients and techniques that are essential to any good recipe. First, you will need a flavorful seafood broth. This is the base of the soup and will make or break your dish. If you don't have time to make your own seafood broth, you can use a store-bought low-sodium option. Next, you will need a variety of fresh seafood. The most popular options include mussels, clams, shrimp, and lobster. Be sure to only use the freshest seafood available, as this will make a big difference in the final flavor of the dish. Finally, you will need some aromatics to add flavor to your broth. Some common options include onions, garlic, fennel, and saffron. Herbs such as thyme and parsley are also popular additions. Once you have all of your ingredients, it's time to get cooking. Start by sautéing your aromatics in a large pot. This will help to develop their flavors and make them more fragrant. Next, add your seafood and cook until it's just opaque. You don't want to overcook your seafood at this stage, or else your bouillabaisse will be tough and rubbery. Once your seafood is cooked through, it's time to add your broth. Bring the mixture to a boil, then reduce heat and simmer for 20 minutes. This will allow the flavors of the broth to meld and the seafood to absorb some of that deliciousness. After 20 minutes, your bouillabaisse is ready to serve. Traditionally, bouillabaisse is served with a drizzle of olive oil or lemon juice and some chopped fresh parsley. It is also common to serve the dish with a side of ruelle, which is a grilled or fried bread that is often rubbed with garlic. Now we have the perfect recipe for bouillabaisse. Let's see what you should serve with it. Wine is always a safe bet when it comes to pairing drinks with food, and bouillabaisse is no exception. The acidity in wine helps to cut through the richness of the seafood, and the alcohol helps to enhance the flavor of the dish. A dry white wine such as Sauvignon Blanc or Pinot Grigio is a classic pairing for bouillabaisse. If you're looking for something a little more full-bodied, try a Chardonnay or a Viognier. Another drink that pairs well with bouillabaisse is beer. A light lager or pilsner can help to cleanse the palate between bites of seafood. And if you're feeling adventurous, try a Belgian Witbier. These beers are brewed with coriander and orange peel, which gives them a spicy, citrusy flavor that can complement the taste of bouillabaisse. Of course, no seafood dish would be complete without a bottle of chilled white wine. Prosecco is a sparkling wine from Italy that is made using the same method as champagne. It is known for its light, bubbly, and slightly sweet taste. Prosecco is a great choice for a special occasion. Kir Royale is a French aperitif that is made by mixing Carme de Cassis, a black currant liqueur, with champagne or sparkling wine. It is a popular choice for celebrating special occasions and is often served as a welcome drink at fancy parties. Kir Royale is slightly sweet and has a strong fruity flavor that pairs well with the richness of the seafood in bouillabaisse. If you want to go beyond traditional drinks, there are plenty of non-alcoholic options that pair well with bouillabaisse. Sparkling water is a refreshing choice that can help cleanse the palate between bites of seafood. You can also try serving iced tea or lemonade. For a non-alcoholic option with a little more kick, try serving up some mimosas. Mimosas are made by mixing orange juice with champagne or sparkling wine. They are slightly sweet and have a strong citrus flavor that can complement the taste of bouillabaisse. No matter what you choose to serve, be sure to chill it well. Seafood is delicate and can easily be overcooked, so you want your drinks to be as cold as possible to help keep your guest's body temperature down. You can also consider serving your drinks in champagne flutes or other fancy glassware to help make your meal feel more special. And there you have it. Everything you need to know about bouillabaisse, from its history to what to serve with it. Now I'm hungry, so I'll stop rambling and get to work making the world's greatest bowl of bouillabaisse. I hope you enjoyed our documentary about bouillabaisse. If you did, please like and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Until next time, bon appetit. For centuries, bouillabaisse was considered the ultimate comfort food. When the sky grew dark and the winds began to blow, people would stay indoors and enjoy a nice hot bowl of bouillabaisse. This is why our next story is all about comfort food. Comfort food is something that everyone loves, but not everyone knows how to make. Comfort food is different for everyone. For some, it's a plate of spaghetti and meatballs. For others, it's a bowl of chicken noodle soup. But no matter what your comfort food is, it probably has one thing in common: love. The love of the person who made it, the love of the family it was shared with, the love of the memories it represents. It's this love that makes comfort food so comforting. It reminds us that we are not alone in the world, that there are people who care about us and want to take care of us. So what is your comfort food? What do you turn to when you're feeling down or need a little pick-me-up? Share your thoughts below. Maybe you've tried bouillabaisse before, or maybe this is the first time you've heard of this classic French dish. Either way, it's definitely worth a try. You won't regret it.